Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and welcome to another episode of It Is Look Who It Is. Joined, of course, by Dog. She's pouting right now, so she keeps going back and forth between sleeping on a Concord laundry bag that she has made her impromptu bed, and then, you know, her actual proper fluffy nice bed that has like joint support, cushions. But no, why would you go on that bed? Because if it fits, you sit. Because you lived with cats for like, I don't know, half of your life. So, you know, if it fits, I sits. It's true. It's true nuke. It's truth nuke. It is. It's truth nuke. But who is it? Who's looking? Well, you know, that's something that we haven't quite. You're not ready for that yet. We'll get there eventually. Just keep tuning in to the daily episodes. The quote unquote daily episodes. I've been a little cooked. Yesterday was a very funny day. A very quote unquote funny day /S/J. Garfield, are you /serious or /J? That's a /J. Yesterday was very, very tiring, very exhausting. So, what are we gonna do today? I don't know. Maybe something a little comfortable, a little schmovement, a little comfy schmovement in Shiikawa. My jury run was stolen from me, apparently, because that was an Ayaka run, right? It has 50-minute fucking banger. Ayaka run, we're not doing that tonight. You know, maybe, when's the last time we played Toshi? Like a little bit ago, right? Like, really? 12 days ago? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. When's the last time we played Koji? 2 weeks ago? I don't believe that. You're lying to me. I don't want to see it. I don't want to think about it. Absolutely not. We've been playing a lot of Ayaka recently. We played a Kana run recently. What the heck? What the heck? Chat, is this real? Did we actually play a Kana run? What if we played another Kana run? Yeah, what if we played another fucking Kana run, huh? Another effing Kana run. You piece. We gotta get, like, stupid endings, right? That Kana run was just botany, I'm pretty sure. So it's like, I don't know. I wonder how Kana all perks would play. I don't think I've, like, done that very often. Ashen contract. Very funny. Depending on the situation, it might just be better to die. Such an insane out-of-context statement. Such an absolutely crazy, insane out-of-context statement. You know, something funny happened today. Tourmaline, she started Limbus last month, and she tried to stream it a couple weeks ago, but it didn't work. Or it didn't work out. She had something come up. And so she was gonna stream it today, and I completely forgot. Korean Thursday, you know, Limbus Wednesday. I completely forgot about that. And, oh, she's back on her bed. She's back on her proper bed. Would you look at that? Isn't that much more comfortable? Sorry, I just have to take the smug aura when I can. I just have to smug aura farm when I can. But yeah, it's like, whatchamacallit, she tried streaming Limbus today, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I went to do my mirror dungeon, and it said, this service is currently on maintenance. And then I'm like, wait a minute, what time is it? And I checked the time, and it was 30 minutes before the game goes on maintenance. And it's like, oh, funny Limbus Wednesday. I didn't actually know that, by the way, that Mirror Dungeon goes on maintenance earlier than the rest of the game. That's some new tech, you know? That's like some new tech. They're moving different. Kim Ji-hoon got the development studio moving like the High Show. At the Lord's command. Bro's got the leash, what the heck? Ah, yes, the only outfit that Kana ever needs. Hello, hi. What are you scratching at? Yo, what up? 5 minutes into the video and I haven't clicked the mystery button yet, but we haven't even decided what endings I'm going for. I don't want to fight the guy. But, like, no, this is protecting the guy, right? This is protecting him. I don't believe what the wiki says, okay? Like, you go to the wiki, and it says you have to chop your way out with the fire axe. Do you have to do that? Do we have to do that? Is that real? How many times do we have to use the fucking fire axe, man? I'll try it. But it's like you have to protect it. Yeah, you do have to chop your way out and protect him, right? You do have to do that. That makes sense. I don't remember doing that, but I guess it's just my utter and pure hatred for botany that I feel like that is indeed the case. You know, eventually we're gonna see the mermaid on the table and the smiling face, because we are all smiles here. But, hold on. I think there's a better way to do this. I don't like re-rolling for mysteries, you know. I don't typically like doing that. I just kind of like rolling with whatever the game gives me. There we go. But, it's like, it is what it is. Can I do the Fear Festival and the... Oh my god, I thought that this was Household Hell for a second there, and I'm like, what the hell? I thought we already did all the Oteru endings. And I was like trying to think, is there like a specific ally you have to sacrifice, or do you have to do it with a ritual dagger? And it's like, no, that's just a regular achievement, you know? That's just a regular achievement. So, but, whoa! Dog's moving different. She's jumping around like crazy. That's not true. She's just kind of walking around. I like hyping my dog up. I think she's cute. So we can do yeah, okay. We can potentially go gangbusters here, actually. We can potentially go gangbusters if I just do the ritual correctly. I think we still probably do mermaids first, and then into botany, question mark? Actually, you know what? Let's do Violent Vigil first. Oh wait, the horrible old man is totally eldritch. Like, I'm not gonna believe in a million billion years that he's not eldritch, so let's just go ahead and we'll Ashen Truth nuke the guy. Mansion is doomed, so keep that in mind for our future endeavors. I do need to get a weapon of some kind. And honestly, I mean, if you wanted to just cheese the whole game, it would be very easy to do so. All you would have to do is grab, like, go to the history club until you get, like, Mind Drain or, like, anything that's a max health penalty. Like, we could go there, get, like, a, whatchamacallit, a Demon Mask or whatever. Anything that's max health, Kana can just, like, completely not give a shit about. Like, I mean, even, like, Blood Frenzy's a great example, right? Actually, no, it's not. I was thinking of something else. No, we're definitely going to take that bonus damage. It matters a lot less, I suppose, but we are still going to be taking that bonus damage. Now, the Monkey Wrench is just good shit, man. It's just good shit. Remember to equip the Fire Axe before you go into the stupid fucking piece of shit mystery. Now, one thing to also keep in mind is we're going to have to move, because we're going to do, like, 2 Mansion mysteries back-to-back, right? And by that, I mean we're going to go Mansion, Vigil, into Fear Festival, I assume, so... And it doesn't matter if it's timeline B or A, because, I mean, if it was B and we were doing a normal run, yeah, I'd want to get +2 strength, +2 dexterity, -2 perception. That sounds fucking awesome. But, you do have to be aware of the, what's it called? The whatchamacallit. The it's look who it is. Who is it? We'll see that later. Just keep watching. Engagement bait. Speaking of engagement bait, like, you know, like, comment, and subscribe, and all that stuff. You know, you gotta do the YouTuber shilling once every, like, 1,000 videos or whatever. I don't do it very often, okay? I usually just put it as, like, a little pop-up menu. So we're doing, botany next, so we don't have to move the police station yet. We don't have to do that. So we're just gonna fight Homeboy, and then we're gonna, like, Ashen Truth nuke. Because guess what? You're a human, buddy. Okay. So now, because we're Kana, it's time to aura farm and then get like 20 more billion doom and then like doom out and lose the game because of that. Okay. Manifesting. In my mind's eye. Switch the police station to the mansion for vigil and in my mind's eye, equip the fire axe before going into the boss fight, where you can no longer equip your shit. We saw Moriko, so we got like a billion out-of-town mysteries to do, so it is the way that we're going to do it. It's the way that we're gonna exist and vibe and hang out and like feel good about ourselves, hopefully. Probably not, actually, but like maybe. What if we got greedy? What if we got greedy? What if greed was good? What if greed was immaculate? What if it was the greatest greed of all time? What if nobody had ever seen greed this good? Also, we have to go to the school twice. That is true as well. We have to do that twice. We're gonna doom out, man. Getting, like, anything in this game that is not just, like, basic progression is just, like, so bad. It is insane how, like, crazy it is. Okay, so it's time for us to aura farm a little bit. And then this is where it's gonna get a little sketchy. You're a motherfucker. You're a stupid piece of shit son of a bitch. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is what I thought, huh? You punk. This is the kind of medical history run where this never procs in a billion years. But I will be a little sketchy with it. I'll respect it a little bit more. And we'll go ahead and do something like that. You think that, like, okay, if you want funds again, I'm cooked. Like, there's a 33% chance. We always get cooked by that every single time. I don't trust this fucking game. I don't trust this fucking game in a million years. We're just gonna eat the stamina. Okay, okay, listen. Never going to the village ever. Is Fear Festival a village mystery? Technically. Are we ever gonna do it? Absolutely not. Because you can skip every single village investigation and be perfectly fine. But we also need to remember to actually arrive late to the ritual itself, so it's a whole big thing. But we're gonna go to the mansion afterwards, so just make sure that that is good to go. I think we actually have to go to the village twice here, so it's like kind of cooked, but like don't worry about it. Selling 2 things for a spell is potentially giga broken. Like, it's potentially, like, if we get the right spell, it's just we win the game. Am I willing to give up my soft drink and empty bottle for that? Nah. It's probably the correct choice, though, honestly. Alright, manifesting. I'm gonna equip the fire axe now, because I don't actually know if you can equip it before you go in. Like, when we get to the screen, right, I don't know if we can switch our weapons, or, like, clicking the screen will, you know, whatchamacallit, like, make you go into the fight immediately and then you can't, you know? I don't really know how it works. You know, maybe just get every single stat check in the game. And listen, by the way, even if we were not Kana, we were 1 stamina away from dying, and I see the dog event, I have only ever accidentally clicked that once. Fire axe equipped, bro. Fire axe equipped. Alright, so check this shit out. We are going to chop our way out. Please tell me this is the... I'm pretty sure that was it, right? I'm pretty sure it was ending C we didn't have. Does it just do it instantly? Because I'm pretty sure you can protect him until it ends, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that's an alternate way to do it. Am I insane? Am I just mad? Am I just, like, wacky? Like, I'm pretty sure that's how I did it the first time, is I just protected him. Does Fire Axe just instantly end it and you get the mystery immediately? Is that, like, tech we can maybe use? Because I don't think we got Doom for letting him die. Is that new tech unlocked? Honestly, maybe. You know what? Let's just do, Fear Festival. Okay, manifesting in my mind's eye. Be late for the ritual. And so we're just gonna glug right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ignore every forest investigation that we can possible. And then hopefully that'll do it for us, you know? Hopefully that'll just do it for us, you know? Just never investigate the forest ever. And hopefully that is exactly what we need to We could get charisma to 8 actually really easily, but I think I'll just increase our strength stats by 1. 2 funds for Kazumi? You don't got the... There's no lore update yet, okay? Don't even... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do this just because, like, I don't wanna... That is, like, the most fucked up way to do that, I'm gonna be honest with you. What if we just fought him? What if we just fought him? I haven't fought Perverted Innkeeper in, like, I don't know, 20 billion million years? Why is our combat good? Hold up, the combat's fire? What happened? Why are we doing 20 million fucking damage for nothing? Like, what? Okay, I don't actually want to explore the village, man. I don't want to get Doom, though. But it's 2 Doom. We'll take 3 Doom. Okay, we'll take 3 Doom. It's 2 fucking Doom to go minimum investigate the village. I don't want to fucking do that, man. I don't want to investigate the goddamn village. Because then we're gonna die. Maybe I could have taken a little damage. It's fine. But listen, this is actually where we're gonna take a little damage. Why? Hold up. Why is her there or his combat fire? Blood Frenzy? Is it really just... Oh, Blood Frenzy attack dog. Holy shit. What if we just truth nuked you? No, we need to truth nuke the horrible old man because he like does a fuck ton of... He does like 1 billion damage for free. This is the human greed that they talk about in the Bible, but what if Kana's just always lucky? You ever think about that? You can't cast any spells? I mean, we have a bandage in our inventory. It's not entirely relevant. I don't think we're going to be casting any spells, but maybe if we get a good spell, we can open up our little briefcase and do a little bit of balling. Now, I'm pretty sure there is some sort of horrible consequence for not making it to the factory in time. I also hope that we didn't make it to the factory in time. Because I have only ever, like, failed this accidentally, like, a couple of times, and that was on the previous save file. So it's like, I just have so much goddamn muscle memory. We'll trip over a branch, it's fine. I have so much goddamn muscle memory. Yeah, okay, here it is. This is art from Kyoko no Sekai, by the way. It's very weird to see, like, yeah, -2 stamina, that's the penalty for not making it in time. It is very interesting to see. There's a lot of reused art, and I know it's like, you know, it's not really reused art, because it's like the same game that evolved from like a tech demo that was incoherent to an early access game that was bizarre, and to a 1.0 release that is also bizarre, right? So it like, you know, it's not really like reused art. But it's like, there's art in this game that is, like, cropped, right? Like, whenever you see, and we might have seen it in this run already, we might see it again later, we might see it, like, in the next mystery or so, but, like, the Ath Yolazath event with, like, the telescope that gives you, like, 2, 3 Doom, something like that, that is, like, a full artwork, right? Like, that's a full artwork, and then that little telescope, it's just cropped onto that little telescope bit, and I think that's really interesting. I think that's really cool. Ending with Crimson Cape, huh? It's kind of, like, sketchy as hell, but, I mean, we're Kana, so it kind of, like, works out, I guess. Alright, so Violent Vigil ending B, this is, like, we have to do this shit correctly. And we have to, like, sacrifice somebody mid-combat. I'm, like, 99% sure. So let's do this shit by the book, to the letter. Speaking of the book, we're actually gonna burn that one. Gonna do this shit by the book, to the letter. Vigil pamphlet, what time is it? 10 p.m. pray over the body. What time is it? Oh, it's 10 p.m. All right, we're going to the master bedroom. We're going to pray over the body. Going to do a little bit of a bow. A little bit of a clap, clap, clap. Okay? That's the proper way to do it. We're going to inspect the foot, because that's like the secret thing that it doesn't tell you to do. And then it's time for a modest supper in an hour. We have to wait an hour for a modest supper. Don't mind if I freaking do. Don't mind if I freaking do. Okay? Modest supper, doesn't matter if we fail it. Doesn't matter if we succeed, doesn't matter if we fail it. It's okay. Gotta keep the Vigil pamphlet, though. We're not gonna truth nuke you with the fire axe. Considering I just found an empty bottle, we'll probably be able to do something funny. We gotta keep the Vigil pamphlet, though, okay? 12 a.m., gotta pray over the body again. Or, hey Vsauce, Michael here. At midnight, you have to pray over the body. Or do you? Okay, Vigil Pamphlet. Alright, 1 a.m. we do nothing. Alright, 1 a.m. we do nothing. And then we're burning the envelope of the next hour. Alright, listen. Doing 8 damage, it's absolutely not. Get me out of here. I don't need to be involved with this. Leave me the fuck alone. 1 a.m. is a free space, alright? You'll get the egg is blinking. Location is now doomed. Alright, so what we gotta do? It's time to burn an envelope found in the study. Just do a little burn on the envelope. Burn in the old envelope here. And we're good. We have saved. Kana doesn't have any money, it's fine. Oh my god, Kana's granduncle is gone! Whoa! Alright, but what if this was, like, goated, though? Like, what if this was, like, the best mask in the game? Or what if it was a Kurakosa mask 2? Okay, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Discord, hello? No streamer mode? Get the heck out of here. That was actually me for real. I'm amazed that it didn't do streamer mode. But this is the point. Now, I'm 99% sure, and this may be the fakest World of Horror fan known to mankind, that we have to fight the boss, and then we have to sacrifice some of the family members during the fight to do 15 damage to the boss. I don't know if we have to sacrifice all of them or one of them or whatever. But this is a violent vigil, right? A vicious versus of a violent vigil, okay? Soaked in blood. Copying the man's tattoo, following the vigil pamphlet instructions, carving the cursed symbol, and defeating the horrible old man after having sacrificed a guest. Your goat, it has still got it. Okay? So we're gonna click this little button right here. And we're only gonna have to sacrifice one person. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that lovely? Isn't that great? I probably should have saved this shit for Akamanto, but, like, both are gonna do doom to me, so, you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna kill a guest. Gonna kill them fucking dead. The horrible old man recoils in pain. Yep. And you're dead. You're done. You're done. We killed you. Soaked in blood, the contract is void. Please tell me it's B. God, I hate getting these alternate endings. They're just so, like, they're fun to do, like, once. And I'm gonna stop complaining about this eventually when we've gone back to having the game 100%ed, but it's like, they're fun to do once, and then it's like, what the fuck is going on here? We have, like, 20 million fucking things. We also have handcuffs, we have long pig steak, we've got everything we could. Oh, I did the bug, chat, I did the bug. I'm so cringe. If you throw an item that's a duplicate of something that you have equipped, you lose an inventory slot permanently. That's okay. You know what we're gonna do here? We're gonna go investigate this school right here, and you know what's gonna happen? Bottle of sludge ×2. Akamanto will... I'm so confident in this. Glug glug. Akamanto will never know what hit him. Hello, Ritsuko-chan. How's it going? Hi, Ritsuko-chan. Nice of you to stop by. Nice of you to stop by. I'm so happy you could stop by. Everybody was really looking forward to you. They were really sad that we didn't see you the other day, alright? Saw Carrot Girl and Dog Witch instead, and I cried. Carrot Girl is such, like, an evil fucking enemy, by the way. Oh my god, don't tell me it's raid time. Don't tell me it's raid time. Absolutely not. We're locked in. We're locked in. Rotate the apple in your mind, lock in, get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, actually, but get it twisted. Alright, we can be lazy. Do less button presses. It's actually optimal in enemies that cancel your actions, but, I mean, what is, like, the, like, fundamental, like, main difference here, right? It's kind of funny, but, like, we kind of just always take damage, no matter what it is, because it either turns into a full heal and doom. Hold on. Hold that thought. It's time to take advantage of Kana's unique ability to break the game. Also, you know what? Just hold on. We got a little long pig steak going on. Charisma 8 for the lighthouse? What's that? Never heard of it. Did we get like... Okay, it was just the hunger. I also like I also like the fact that having the hunger can trigger the second going to your friend's house for wine. I think that's really funny. Because it assumes that you got the long pig steak from the dinner, and then it's like, yeah. Are we gonna, like, not to be rude or anything, like, go to Akamanto anytime soon? I'm not really paying attention to the mysteries, you know? We're kind of just... I'm paying attention to the endings, bro. I'm paying attention to the endings. So we didn't... Okay, so... alright, listen. We didn't get... We did not get what we wanted to get. And now we're at Death's Door, throwing shit at Akamanto's head. And then we're gonna Desperation, and then we're gonna do, like... I don't know, this is gonna do, like... Here's the thing, alright? Here's the thing. I don't have to check. I don't have to know. I don't have to care. Because you're dead, brother. That's what it's all about. 66 Doom is crazy, man. Like, I mean, it was an incredible Kana run, but you have to understand that we have +3 damage. From pure fucking random chance. Oh, order in the court, order in the court. What the fuck is this button? I haven't pressed that in probably like 20 fucking years, man. Get this shit out of here, like useless ass buttons that don't do anything. I can't believe I'm gonna have to update my lighthouse tutorial whenever the endless February ends. Listen, Panstash is gonna be so fucking vindicated when it's like February 28th, like 11:59 p.m. and it's got like 2-3 seconds before it rolls over to midnight, and then it rolls over to February 29th, right? And it just keeps going, you know? And we're in endless February, and like that's the true revelation that we're in purgatory. Or maybe, this is the more likely scenario, is that Microsoft's AI vibe coding, rewrite all of Windows with AI in a different programming language, do millions and millions and millions and millions of lines of code with the AI every like week or month or whatever, and then keep doing millions and millions and pushing updates that like break Windows and make it shittier. You know, that the AI like hallucinates that February goes to the 31st. And then hallucinates February too. That would be very funny. That would be very entertaining. So here's the thing. We're taking 80 more billion damage, but like, I actually don't really care. I didn't pay attention. I actually didn't pay attention. But what if I did this? What if I did that, huh? We can't die to sanity. I mean, we can't die to stamina either, if you really think about it. And I mean, we have a crestfallen. We have a crestfallen mask. Actually, it's like relatively fine. Actually, I think it's okay. I think it's all right. I think we don't have to worry about it. That would be the one fight that we've missed an attack in. That's like completely inconsequential. Like it doesn't matter at all. I don't want to steal Kana's face, bro. That's so mean. Yo, final stretch is crazy. If we, like, cared. Second mystery, we, like, walked through this all meticulously to the point where I actually am paying attention this run and I actually know what's going on. Doesn't that suck? Like, having to focus and think about the game. Hate that shit. But, like, you could unironically, like, final stretch yourself into... I will never say that sentence again. But you could unironically just do that to, like, live not having the stats to survive the lighthouse, right? Like, for sanity, or if we had, like, one more stamina, I guess. But it also doesn't matter, because we're playing Kana, so... We didn't steal Kana's face either. That was just a very decisive run, because we got a Monkey Wrench, and then we got an Attack Dog, and then we got Blood Frenzy, we got an Attack Dog, and then we got a Demon Mask. And it's like... I don't really know if you need anything else. It's just kind of like, you win the game. I mean, we could have gotten Ancestral Strength. I think that's a little overkill, doing an entire weapon's worth of damage in bonus exclusively. I wouldn't really expect to get that lucky a lot on your runs, because that's just, like, insane luck. It's literally, like, some of the best stuff that you could ever get, ever. But it's all calculated, because saving the dog from the bear trap, that is a luck check, bro. Definitely, I know what I'm talking about, and I'm definitely saying that that's the right thing. I actually don't know. The previous statement was, like, sarcasm / a joke. I guess it's raid time now. I think we're done with M9S, and it's just all M10S prog. Because I think the boss is the only one who needs, M9S stuff, and I think he's on re-clear duty. I don't know. I wanted to get a re-clear at M9S and Party Finder, but Tuesday was very FNAF Funny Moments compilation. A Five Nights at Freddy's Funny Moments compilation, not a fucking Family Guy Funny Moments compilation. Don't insult me. Oh. Anyways, stay safe out there. Have a good one. I'll see you on the next episode of whatever you decide to watch next, which will probably be a World of Horror episode, like, statistically speaking. And also, I haven't recorded a dog witch in, like, a week.